Hello, Lem.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm a little nervous, but fine.
No worries. No worries. So, Lem, am I pronouncing your name right?
Uh, it's pronounced as Limba.
Limba. Limba. So tell me your
Yeah.
seeking story and what got you here.
So, um, I was raised not Catholic or religiously,
Okay.
but my parents were just normal. My my father is a Catholic. He's a Catholic, but he never preached me nothing or similar things. I discovered actually spirituality thanks to Leo Gura to
Okay.
actualized. I was 14 and I was searching for what is happiness. I was a little curious, so that showed me a big rabbit hole. But so I discovered spirituality. I discovered that there was something called God that wasn't referring to religions or uh, anything else. And after that, I was introduced to psychedelics at almost 18. I did some LSD, and after some other psychedelics, and I've had my, even thanks to you, I've had my glimpses and so many things,
Excellent.
so many times.
So how did you find me? Is
After
it
that,
from, sorry, go ahead. Go ahead. Go
yes.
ahead. Yeah.
After that, yeah, I found you thanks to, I don't know, because I was introduced to non-duality almost in 2020, I think, and I found you a video, but I didn't really understand nothing about the first video. I was so confused, and but I was intrigued too
Yeah.
because you had the clarity in your eyes to say a thing that I didn't even comprehend at the time in the even now. So this is it.
This is it. Okay. So did you find my video in actualize.org or or just YouTube?
No, actually, I never found a non-duality video in actualize.org. That
Oh,
is strange to me, but I
someone I
found
was
you on
just
YouTube.
talking to someone last month and said that I discovered you in a post, not probably a video in actualize.org. So there were some people that was talking about, yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I haven't seen it, but
it's a little bit,
yeah. In the forum, I think, or
but I didn't
something like
see.
that. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I'm also the
Oh, that's
same. I
good.
also grew up Catholic, and um although my father was my mother is more a strict Catholic before, right? So we prayed the rosary, we went to church, and you probably know my story. You've seen my videos. So
Yeah,
let
so much. Yeah,
so much.
yeah.
Whereabouts are you, Lemba?
Where?
Yeah,
I'm from Italy.
you're from Italy. Okay, all right. Excellent. Um, so at this moment, Lemba, at this very instance, just this very second, what do you believe if you're not able to go to the past or the future? Mhm.
What I believe.
Yeah, if you're not able to go to the past or the future.
Hmm, I don't know.
Yeah, there's a blankness, isn't it? In that I don't know. So what if you take away the I and it's just don't know?
Is there even more blankness?
Yeah. What are you looking at if you cannot use words?
It's indescribable. And,
Yeah.
even blank is
Too
but is
much, too much of a word,
is
right? Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. Sometimes people call it peace. People call it unwavering happiness, unwavering peace, freedom from all ideas of freedom. And it's always right here. It's not in the thoughts, it's not in the past, it's not in the future. It's always right here. And even if you take away right here, what's left? It's so simple, isn't it?
Too simple.
Yeah.
Is almost it's not even there.
And if you cannot go to the next, then there is something that's immovable. And again, I can only use words, right? But the words don't even can describe it can't really describe this. There's an
What
instance.
the,
Yeah, sorry. Can you hear me now? So I said
yes, yes.
even the words cannot really describe it. What are you without language at this moment?
It's not it's I'm not even making the effort to express
Yeah.
it precisely because it I cannot.
Yeah. So where's the I?
Where
Yeah. Where are the thoughts? It's so direct, it's so simple, and it's so ordinary, right? But there's also something extraordinary that is always, always. It's infinitely always. And there's a quietness to it.
why sometimes seems to be so loud and confused and
Yeah. Well, if you take away the language, what's loud and confusing? If you take away the words, what's left? So a thought maintains a thought and it becomes a belief. A belief, a series of belief becomes a sense of identity, a sense of self or whatever. If you start peeling it one by one, right? If you take away that sense of self, then it's just a belief. If you peel away the belief, then it's just a thought. If you peel away the thoughts, what's left? And then if you notice, if all thoughts are made up because all words are a fabrication, every single word is made up. So why do we think we believe in words in our thoughts? Because it's a thought
Why? Yeah.
coming up with another thought that becomes a belief. It's so simple. So if you take away the belief, it's just thoughts. If you take away the thoughts, then there's something unspeakable, indescribable. And it's always, infinitely, always.
So it's so difficult because we think we can get it.
That's right. But the getting is in the next. And then everything that you basically
Oh,
hear
exactly.
about this is about, either attainment or a loss. So what's between attainment and a loss?
This.
Yeah. What's between this and not this? See, the mind will try to create an opposite, right? It will be not this. So what's between this and not this? Do you see now I laugh a lot in my
Um,
videos? Because it's a joke.
yes. It really is.
Yeah. How are you feeling, Lemba?
I'm feeling like previous, but a little bit over the feelings, over the thoughts.
Yeah.
I feel I feel good. I feel good.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it's so direct and it's so simple. It's not in the next, it's not in the past, it's not in the words. And that's saying way too much, basically, right? Even me saying it's not that is just another opposite of something that's that. So it's between it's this and not this. What's in between thoughts, really, if you look at it?
There is nothing between that.
That's right. So how long have you been how long have you been seeking, Lemba?
Well, I think almost 10 years.
Oh wow. You're young still, right? You're young. You're a young guy.
Yes, yes. I'm 25.
Oh wow. S-
Yes.
s- Some old people are not gonna like you because you're young. They're like, he's too young. But there's so many young people now that come to book one-on-ones, right? And they have an exposure of this, and they've been seeking maybe 5 years, sometimes 10 years, like you. But it's so simple because seeking makes it look like that there's something in the next.
Hmm.
Yeah. So
Something
you,
to
yeah,
make you happy.
something to make you happy. But happiness, if you take away the word happiness, what's there? Yeah. Because happiness is just another thought. So what's between not happiness and happiness?
Always.
Yeah, always, infinitely, always. That's a new one. I haven't used that. Always, always.
Because it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. The reason that, when you go in between, you realize that there's really no in between because there's no opposites. The words just create opposites, but the words are all made up.
Even the opposites are made up. So
Yeah,
cold and hot
yeah,
seemingly are opposites, but
that's right. Yeah.
even that is made up.
It's made up. Everything is made up, right? Every single word is made up. There is this flow that's not moving at the same time. Um, and it's an unfolding, right? But what's unfolding is illusory. What's not moving is reality. So what's between reality and the illusion?
There is none.
Yeah. So if you look at beliefs, thoughts, words, they're always moving, right? They're always coming in and out, and they're never really permanent. But the space, the silence, and that's just more words. What we cannot speak about is constant. It's always, always.
That's what. That's why it can't be pinpointed, because always is never.
That's right. Yeah. Whereabouts in Italy are you, Lemba?
I'm from Ancona. It's
Okay.
in the middle.
In the middle. Okay. All right. Yeah. You like it there?
Mm,
Hmm?
It could, it's good. It's really good, but the politics is a
Yeah.
mess almost everywhere.
Everywhere. I don't even pay attention to politics anymore because it's just all made up, right? It's all made up. The opposites,
Yes,
right? The moment that you believe in someone, then you don't believe in another one. But it's if you look at it, belief and unbelief is just an illusion, really. What's between belief and unbelief?
wow.
Yeah. And then a series of beliefs, for example, when you have a series of beliefs, like a belief believing belief in another belief, especially in politics, it becomes your identity. But if you peel that identity, it's just a belief. Then all of a sudden you're fighting with a whole bunch of different people about their views or beliefs, but it's all made up. That's the thing.
Wow.
Yeah. So there's peace, right? There's peace. There's peace that's not really moving.
It's almost unfair what that is almost unnoticed
Yeah,
for everybody.
it is. Yeah. It's like when this undoing happened for me. I was looking around. I'm like, oh my goodness, everyone is insane because they're caught up in their thoughts and their beliefs, right? And so when in between thoughts and belief, there's clarity, there's an awakeness, whatever you might want to call it, right? It's always awake, it's always clear. And then the clouds roll by, beliefs, thoughts, and everything. And you think if you get caught up with that thought or belief, then you think that you're not clear. You think that you have to seek. You think that you have to attain something. You think that you have to watch 20,000 videos about talking about something that can't be talked about.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, so entertaining
It's all for
watching all of that, all of those videos.
yeah, and there's so many videos out there. And you know what? And a lot of them are great, but it's just words can only take you too far. And that's why people do psychedelics, you know what I'm saying? But psychedelics can only take you so far because that experience, it might be like, wow. But after that, then you're like, oh, I'm back again, that kind of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. It's
yeah.
that.
When it's always been here all along.
With psychedelics, there is the contrast, too much contrast. So when you're sober, then you think that you'll come back.
Yeah. There was one time I was doing DMT, and then I would do again DMT because I'm like, I almost got it. I almost got it. One more. One more.
Audience is wild.
Yeah. Maybe a maybe I'll do Bufo. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll do this. It never ends, right? Then at
No, it
ayahuasca,
never ends.
it never ends. Yeah. Here it is, full stop. Because once it's seen over and over again that every single thought is made up, every belief system is made up, everything is a fabrication, then there's nothing to seek. What's there to seek? Seek is just a word. Seek what? So if you take away the word seeking, if you take away all the
There is none.
words, there's none. Yeah. There's just a wide open clarity here, and it's boundless. And then you get to live your life again. You become a, a 25-year-old, that enjoys aliveness in life again, rather than being buried in, geeking out in YouTube videos, looking at forums, trying to figure out what this person is saying, what this other person is saying, right? Kind of like what happened when you first watched me. You're like, what is he talking about?
Yeah, yeah.
That's why if you notice the majority of my videos are more one-on-one now because it's
I listen
more
like to
sorry, go ahead.
1,000 hours of you just listening. Because I thought I had to get it.
Yeah. Yeah. When you can walk around in a beautiful, day, you know what I'm saying, and just look around. How's the weather in Italy where you are? Is it cold
No,
there?
it's yeah, it's cold.
Yeah.
It was raining a little
Okay.
ago.
Well, here it's minus 20 yesterday. It's Canada, right? So have you been to Canada?
Never, no, no.
Never. Okay. It's nice in the summer. It's nice in the fall. It's nice in the spring. But the winter, oh my goodness, right? So uh, I
Imagine,
don't mind
imagine.
it. I don't mind it. I love walking and running, right? So it's been great.
Even here, the summer is great.
Yeah.
A little bit too hot because
Yeah.
it's humid.
It's humid. Okay. All right. I have a
Wow.
friend. I have an old friend it's in Italy right now. He's posting a lot of pictures. He's a chef. He's posting a lot of pictures of the beautiful food there. I'm like, the food must be the food is good, right?
Here the food is I can't wish better.
Yeah, yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, so this clarity that I'm saying doesn't have any boundaries. You might think that there's boundaries to it, but that's just a thought. You might think that there is an X, but that's just a thought. Even the you that thinks is just a thought. So the moment that you think that, oh, I think I got this, that's a thought. If you think that I lost it, that's a thought. So what's in between? I got it, I lost it. And everything looks fresh, right? Because it's like being a kid again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it feels new,
Mhm.
a little bit fresh. Yes.
Yeah. And it's as if there's nothing really to say. Yeah. It's just a wow, isn't it? You're like,
Basically, yes.
yeah.
It has to be gotten that all the things I get weren't it,
Yeah.
and there never was it.
Yeah.
So wild.
It's wild, yeah.
How are you doing, Emerson?
I'm good. I'm really good. Really good, yeah. It's getting better now. Like it's -7 now. So it's not -20 now in
Oh,
Toronto. So I don't
a little
mind though.
bit.
I don't mind. I don't mind because I have double jacket, double pants, I love walking, right? So that's if you hear my video, I'm always walking. So I walked for two
Yes, with
hours.
your dog. Yeah.
Yes. So I walked with my dog. She's tired. She just kind of like after the 2 hour walk, she just sleeps until the next walk, which is at in a couple of hours from now, right? So yeah. Yeah, she's a content dog because she gets a lot of exercise. So but if you look at a dog, it's just so awake, right? If you look at animals, yeah,
Much.
yeah,
They don't give a fuck. They
yeah.
can do whatever.
It's not Googling, enlightenment, on the computer. If it wants to play, it plays, right? If it's hungry, it's hungry. But when you see it walking, like I look at my dog when she's walking around, because it's an off-leash park, right? So she'll play with the dogs, um, sniff around. What is this smell? Sniff, 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 and wags its tail, right? Where's my treat? Just free, free, yeah. It's almost like in the story, the rest of the world is free, and I'm in bondage with my mind. And the funny thing is, there's not even a mind. It's just a thought. Everything's
So
happening automatic. Everything is
we
happening
are like
auto.
dogs.
What's that?
Sorry, sorry,
Yeah,
sorry. We are like dogs.
we are. Yeah, we're. This is the same thing as barking. Right now, we're just barking back and forth.
Yes.
Yeah, because we put meanings into something that doesn't have any meaning. We put definitions in something that cannot be defined. In the moment that we're growing up, when we're babies, we start learning the beliefs, the words, ideas. I am separate. That's my mom. I am hungry, that kind of thing, which is great. But when the words become our identity, then it becomes a problem
Yeah.
because it's a false identity. So we keep on seeking, looking for, answers, but there was never a question. It just maintains the thoughts going into the next, the next, the next, because I want to find answers. But the I that wants to find an answer is made up. So the makeup is trying to make up an answer, to make up a reality that is just an idea. But there's a reality here that can't even be called a reality. And it's peaceful, isn't it? It's almost like we get brainwashed by our own thoughts. And then if that's not enough,
Yes.
we listen to other people's thoughts about what this is. We go in a rabbit hole, right? Kind of like what you said. You go in a rabbit hole of seeking.
Believe in every thought.
Everything is a thought because all that we have a framework for is our thoughts, right? So we can't get out of thoughts. But at the same time, there are no thoughts to get out of because they're all made up. We
Yes.
just we
So
just
it's
believe, but if you look at a belief, it's just another thought. Even a doubt is just another thought.
infinite.
Yeah. Even truth is just a word. False is just another word. It's like the same side of the same coin that we keep on tossing. Oh, this one is truth. We toss it again. Oh, that's false. Right. And then if if you look at the birds chirping back and forth, right? It's just so natural. Here we are, kind of like all of us insane, thinking that what we're barking or chirping has meaning, but it doesn't. It's for entertainment purposes only, but we start believing the entertainment it's just a comedy show. From an outside perspective, here we're talking about, might as well be going, blah 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 blah, and you're saying blah 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 blah.
Film.
It is, yeah. It is, yeah. So what do you do, Lemba? Are you a student still, or
I I work. Yeah,
you work? Okay.
I install appliances like dishwashers,
Oh,
washing
good.
machines, and
Oh, awesome. That's a good job.
yes, yes, yeah. It's a really good job. Go a lot of houses.
You work
I
with your
see
hands.
dogs.
Yeah,
Yes, yes.
yeah, yeah.
I see dogs, cats.
Yeah. Nice. That's good. It's good to be 25 because I talk to a lot of people. Sometimes there's sadness, right? Because some people are like 70, 80. I even talked to a 92-year-old man just yesterday, and he said he was been seeking for 60 years. Yeah,
Unimaginable.
yeah. And then he said he saw my videos and he goes, this can't be that easy. So he booked a session basically, right? Or his son, you know, has been listening to me and he goes, "Hey dad, there's this guy on YouTube." And he goes, "Oh no, 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 no." He was like, "No, no, no. It can't be that easy." So he booked a session and it's like, "Oh my goodness, what the hell?" Because all the books that we've read, they're beautiful, right? But they're entertainment purposes only. But we believe them. I don't know how many did you read a lot of books too, Lemba?
Not so much, but like a handful, 10 books. Like I was really precise with what I was buying.
Okay. All right. So you were just watching a lot of YouTube videos, I guess. You were probably addicted to
Yes,
YouTube videos, right? So
yes.
yeah. It's funny when a person's usually nervous in the beginning, there's a pop usually that happens, right? Because they're kind of like, oh shoot. Right?
Too simple.
Too simple. It's too simple even for simple.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's not even there.
No. No. Even the word simple does not really, it's beyond simple basically because you don't even need to think about it. That's the problem is when a person tries to think what I'm trying to say. That's why when I ask the questions really precisely, very directly, right? Like, what do you believe at this instance? It's simple.
Mhm.
If you really look at it, then you'll
Yes,
see the that all beliefs are just made up. It's just based on a past idea or a future, idea of something. Somebody will say that I will believe that I will get enlightened soon. That's just a belief. Or I will never get enlightened. It's in the future, basically. Or I or whatever reason comes up, right? So if you take away the past and the future, what's left? Even if you take away the now, what's left?
all thoughts.
Mhm.
But now,
Yeah. The now becomes the new Bible, right? The now. But if you take away the word the now, then it's always ever present. Always, always, infinitely always. And then if you're hearing that, it's almost like a buzz, a silence, like, it's like a mixture of noise and silence, like a ringing of the ear. Yeah.
I actually listened to it a few times, yes.
Yeah.
Not always,
Yeah.
but from a little bit when I was listening to you or Tim or Angelo, there was sometimes that there was so loud.
Yeah. The silence is so loud, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
It has to be noticed.
Hmm. It just goes deeper and deeper, and it's just a never ending unfolding. So don't ever land, right? When you land,
There's
just
no
go. When you land, just ask, what am I without these words, without these thoughts? What am I without a mind? And it'll just keep on, not in time, not in thought, not in belief, right? But there is definitely, you know what I'm saying, kind of like a almost like an unraveling in the present. I'm using words that doesn't make sense because there's really no present, there's really no unraveling, but you know what I mean. I
yes.
still I still get caught up, you know what I'm saying, and cry at there's a it's so this is so weird because I'm loving the grayness now of the sky because I don't have any yeah, it's just so beautiful. There's you know, something so direct and mysterious about gray, right? It's a mixture of dark and light. And people usually kind of like they're like, oh, it's so gray today. But if you look at the colors around it, like the green is greener because of the gray, because it's almost like it's almost
Yeah.
like, right? It's because we've been programmed to think that when it's gray, it's horrible day. But I see differently because it's just those are just thoughts and beliefs about what this is. So if you're looking at things without any words or any language, then it takes on a different hue, right? It's like, oh my goodness, wow. And then you start creating words again. But you know what? If you take away all the words, there's something so alive and present, even in the grayest sky. There's
Yeah,
something so
yeah. I
golden,
noticed
even in the darkest moments, basically.
because
And it's
there's
just
no words.
there's just no words. Yeah, yeah. No words. No words. I used to get intoxicated with the words, and when you hear words like consciousness, like, oh, I want to get that, right? If you hear the word awareness, let's get there. Or even the word that there's no me, oh, wow, that's just another candy for the mind, right? The mind wants to
So
chew
much.
on, yeah. But if you take away the mind, there is a natural high without words. A sobriety of words is a beautiful high, right? It's like, oh my goodness. What am I what am I even looking at, right? Or you can say that, and this is just a word. What I've been staring at God this whole time and I just did. I just thought I was not. Again, not God as a concept or religion or spirituality even, right? Because it
All a
is.
concept.
It's all concept, right? And then what if what's staring is also the same as what's being stared at?
That's why it's unfindable.
Yeah.
It's both and neither.
Yeah. It's like trying to catch air with a butterfly net.
Trying to catch the butterfly net with the butterfly net.
That's right. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Or trying to light the fire with the smoke. Isn't quietness so beautiful?
It's the most beautiful thing. In fact, I used to meditate just for the quietness.
But there's always quietness.
Yes.
Yeah. I remember when I reached my 10,000 hours of meditation to be a master
Did you
here, I
count
said.
them?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because that was, when you're a silly 20 plus year, you're, while I was the
Yeah,
silly
yeah.
early 20s kind of thing, I'm like, oh, no, no, late 20s actually. I was like, um, I'm like, I'm going to master this. I'm going to log my hours. I was always journaling, right? This is my 5,000 hours of meditation, 5,000 hours more to go for mastery. But that's just another thought. There's nothing to master. It's almost like you go back to like being a child again, that little baby with clear eyes and innocence and joy, right? And then if tears come, tears come. You don't have to stop it, right? Because a baby cries when it's hungry. But it's innocence crying, right? Have you ever seen a baby kind of like get irritated? You laugh at it because it's so cute, You're like,
Yeah. So cute.
yeah,
So innocent.
it is, yeah. And then if you look at when we go towards the end of our life, some people start losing their memory. Some people even have dementia. They go back into quietness again. So why not always this quietness? There's the appearance of chaos, but there's also the permanence of quietness, the unspeakable. And even saying those words don't make sense.
It's what they point into.
Mhm.
Thoughts are so sneaky.
They are. Well, if you don't go to the next or to the past, then because the thoughts only come from the past or the future. It will just try to suggest that there's a past or the future. But when you see that the past and the future are just thoughts, then you stop getting caught up in it, right? And then the easiest way is, what am I without language? The thoughts says no, 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 no. It's just, it has nowhere to go.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's so clear.
Yeah. After this call, you should walk around. It's beautiful to walk around.
In fact, I think I will.
Yeah.
In fact, it's a little bit that I don't walk around alone.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna stop the recording here.